What if one tiny detail could rewrite an entire royal fairy tale? A timeline that doesn't quite add up, old photos resurfacing, internet detectives asking questions that refuse to go away. Tonight, we dive into the rumor, the speculation, and the mystery that keeps exploding online, and why this story just won't disappear. The internet has always been fascinated with the life of Meghan Markle, and over the years countless rumors, debates, and conspiracy-style discussions have circulated online about her background, career timeline, and public narrative. And while official records consistently state that she was born in 1981, a wave of online speculation has continued to resurface, questioning timelines, magazine mentions, and early career milestones. And this video explores why those rumors keep returning, why audiences remain so intrigued, and how celebrity mythology often grows far beyond verifiable facts. The fascination intensified after her relationship with Prince Harry became global news, transforming an actress known for television into a figure discussed across politics, media, and royal history. And whenever a public figure reaches that level of attention, every detail of their past becomes a topic of online investigation, whether accurate, misunderstood, or completely unfounded. And that is where this story begins, not as proof of a hidden truth, but as an example of how internet culture investigates celebrity timelines, searching for inconsistencies, building theories, and turning speculation into viral conversation. Online forums frequently reference her time at Northwestern University, her early acting journey, and appearances in media archives, including discussions about early modeling work, auditions, and magazine features. And these discussions often highlight how fame can rewrite public perception. Because once someone becomes globally recognized, people revisit every photo, article, and interview, searching for clues that feel newly important. And this phenomenon is not unique to Meghan Markle. It has happened to countless actors, musicians, and public figures whose lives become subjects of intense scrutiny after reaching global fame. And the internet thrives on patterns, coincidences, and unanswered questions, even when official records exist, because speculation often spreads faster than verified information. And once a narrative gains traction, it can continue circulating for years regardless of evidence. The discussion grew louder after her acting career gained momentum through roles in shows like Suits and earlier appearances including briefcase modeling on Deal or No Deal, where audiences began retracing her career path and questioning the long journey many actors experience before reaching mainstream success. And in Hollywood, late breakthroughs are extremely common, yet online conversations often interpret long career paths through dramatic storytelling, turning ordinary career struggles into mysterious narratives. And this highlights a larger truth about celebrity culture. Audiences often expect perfectly linear success stories, but real careers rarely follow perfect timelines, which creates space for speculation to grow. When her relationship with streaming giant Netflix and high-profile interviews, including her conversation with Oprah Winfrey, reached global audiences, the level of attention surrounding her life multiplied dramatically, and with increased attention came renewed interest in her past relationships, including marriage to Trevor Engelson and family dynamics involving Thomas Markle. And as media coverage expanded, speculation expanded alongside it, illustrating how celebrity narratives often become layered with rumor, interpretation, and online detective work, creating a cycle where attention fuels curiosity and curiosity fuels more attention. And throughout history, this cycle has shaped the stories of countless public figures, from Hollywood stars to political leaders, showing how fame transforms private timelines into global discussion topics. Celebrity culture thrives on mystery, speculation, and endless curiosity, and the story explored in this script reflects how online conversations can evolve into dramatic narratives even when official records remain unchanged. While rumors may continue to circulate, the larger takeaway is how fame magnifies every detail of a public figure's life, turning timelines into debates and personal history into global discussion. And in the digital era, speculation spreads faster than ever, reminding us that viral stories often reveal more about internet culture than about the celebrities at the center of them. As this story reaches its final chapter, the biggest takeaway may not be about one person at all, but about the powerful machine of fame, perception, and public curiosity. The internet era has transformed celebrity culture into a non-stop investigation where timelines are dissected, interviews are replayed, and decades-old photos suddenly feel brand new. When someone like Meghan Markle becomes one of the most recognized women in the world, every detail of her life inevitably becomes part of a much larger conversation. And once those conversations start, they rarely stop. Over the years, the public has watched her journey evolve from television actress to global figure after marrying Prince Harry. That transition alone guaranteed a level of scrutiny that few people could ever imagine. Royal history, Hollywood culture, global media, and social networks all collided at once, creating the perfect environment for speculation to thrive. When millions of people feel invested in a story, even the smallest unanswered question can grow into a massive online debate. This is the reality of modern fame. Every milestone becomes a headline. Every past interview becomes a clue. Every old article gets rediscovered and reinterpreted. It's not necessarily about proving something wrong or right, it's about the endless curiosity that surrounds high-profile lives. People want to understand the full picture. They want to feel like they know the story behind the headlines. And when official narratives meet public curiosity, the result is often a wave of theories, questions, and endless discussion. Another important piece of this story is how quickly narratives evolve once social media gets involved. 20 years ago, a rumor might have stayed in a small corner of tabloids or fan forums. Today, it can circle the globe in hours. Clips, screenshots, archives, and speculation can spread instantly, reaching millions of people who may have never followed the story before. Once something becomes viral, it takes on a life of its own, continuing to resurface again and again. The role of media partnerships has also played a part in keeping public interest alive. Major platforms like Netflix and high-profile interviews with figures like Oprah Winfrey brought personal stories to global audiences on an unprecedented scale. With that level of visibility comes an equal level of attention and scrutiny. When millions of viewers feel personally connected to a narrative, they naturally want every piece of the puzzle to fit perfectly. But perhaps the most fascinating element is what this says about the relationship between celebrities and the public. Fame today is not just about movies, shows, or royal duties. It's about storytelling. It's about perception. It's about how audiences interpret and reinterpret every detail over time. Public figures are no longer just performers or representatives, they become symbols, narratives, and sometimes even mysteries in the eyes of the world. In the end, this entire conversation reminds us how powerful curiosity really is. Whether people support, question, defend, or simply watch from the sidelines, the conversation itself becomes part of the legacy. The discussions, the debates, the fascination, they all become woven into the larger story of modern celebrity culture. And that is why stories like this never truly end. They evolve. They resurface. They transform as new audiences discover them and old audiences revisit them with fresh perspectives. Because in today's world, fame isn't just about what happens in real life. It's about how the world reacts, responds, and keeps talking long after the headlines fade. In the end, the biggest story here may not be about proving rumors right or wrong, but about how modern celebrity culture works in the digital age. When someone like Meghan Markle becomes a global figure, the public's curiosity doesn't slow down, it multiplies. Every milestone, every interview, and every past moment becomes part of a larger narrative that millions of people feel invested in. Once that level of attention exists, discussions and speculation often continue no matter how much time passes. Her journey alongside Prince Harry pushed her story into a unique space where entertainment, media, and royal history all intersect. That combination guarantees constant conversation, because audiences around the world view the story from completely different perspectives. Some focus on the Hollywood side, others on the royal side, and many simply follow the human story at the center of it all. With such a wide global audience, it's inevitable that questions, theories, and debates will continue to appear. The rise of social media has amplified this effect dramatically. Today, old articles, archived photos, and past interviews can resurface instantly, reaching millions within hours. The internet doesn't forget, and it rarely stops asking questions. That constant cycle of rediscovery keeps public interest alive and ensures that high-profile stories continue evolving long after the original headlines fade. Ultimately, this story reflects a bigger truth about fame. Public figures no longer control their narratives alone, the audience plays a role in shaping them too. Whether people are supporters, critics, or simply observers, the conversation itself becomes part of the legacy. And in a world where global attention never truly switches off, Stories like this remain part of the ongoing dialogue about celebrity, media, and the powerful pull of public curiosity.